On this edition of Lexington Now, National Farmers Market Week, introducing a new commissioner and tech news. I'm Neil Noah, and welcome to Lexington Now for the week of August 14th, 2023. Mayor Gorton and several other city officials gathered to celebrate National Farmers Market Week and what these markets mean to the communities they serve.
Today, we celebrate our unity and commitment to one another. The Greater Garden Side Community Market started as a partnership between the Lexington Farmers Market and the Greater Garden Side Association back in 2018. And believe it or not, at the beginning, they were just meeting once a month. In 2019, they decided they're going to meet twice a month, which was great. But then they realized that there was an incredible need in our community for all the products that we have. And in 2020, they took the decision to gather every week from June until September and sell fresh products, vegetables, handcrafted cheese, butter. And for all of us guys that maybe we've not been behaving too well, we have flowers. I told her to remind me to buy some flowers for my wife. Exactly. And we have stuff from Mexico, from Honduras, from Central America. And we also have information, we have resources from the community.
Before I was elected for the first time, I joined the Greater Garden Side Association because I wanted to make a difference in this part of town. I was impressed with the vision of the group of residents, business owners, and elected officials who came together to improve the Alexandria Drive corridor. I've always believed that it takes many different people working together to get things done. Not just our government or business owners, but rather a group of diverse people trying to help one another. I have seen in my time on the Greater Garden Side Association a business map being put together and distributed, countless events such as Garden Side at Sunset, Viva Mexico, movie nights, tacos on two wheels, newsletters being distributed, on the table events, and of course this community market, just to name a few. I've witnessed one of the most caring groups of people I know invest in this area and give of their time and expertise, all because they believe in improving where they work and where they live and play. We want to highlight this corner of Lexington because we know we have a lot of unique things to offer.
Gardenside is an incredible neighborhood, and the gift of the Lexington Farmers Market right here is more than we could possibly express. What this means to our community is not only access to good, nutritional, healthy food, not only the connection to the farmers who bring these products to us, the small businesses that are cultivated here in this farmers market, but also education, as Senator Thomas said. We can learn not only about how the food was grown, but if you talk to the farmers, you can learn how to prepare it too. It takes a lot of the fear out of trying new things. If you can talk to someone and have them give you ideas about what you can do with it when you get home. I think it's also wonderful that the Lexington farmers markets are so accessible. You don't have to have a lot of money to benefit from coming here. You can use your food benefits. That's so important to the people in my district, that they have access, that they can come here and spend their money in the way that they want to spend it, and to have delicious and nutritious things at their disposal.
National Farmers Market Week is a time set aside to uplift and honor our farmers who do the hard work of providing our community with fresh, nutritious food. We especially want to recognize the Lexington Farmers Market for all they do to support our farmers and make fresh food accessible throughout our community. Thank you to the Greater Garden Side Association for all that you do to bring the farmers market to Gardenside. You are ensuring access to fresh produce in your neighborhood. As our kids head back to school next week, let's all remember to educate them on the importance of eating healthy. Now, at this time, I want to ask Francisco and Josh England to join me at the podium for a proclamation. Who is right? This is one of the special things that the mayor gets to do is proclamations for special events, special people, and what they've done for our community. So this is about Greater Gardenside Community Market Day. Whereas August 6th through 12th, 2023 is National Farmers Market Week, which highlights the vital role farmers markets play in our nation's food system. And whereas Lexington Farmers Market has been in operation since the 1970s, beginning with a downtown location, and whereas Lexington Farmers Market relies on community partners such as the Greater Gardenside Association, the Southland Association, and Lexington Parks and Recreation, and whereas Lexington Farmers Market supports farmers, helps sustain farmland, provides Lexington with fresh, high-quality agricultural products, and stimulates our local economy. Now, therefore, I, Linda Gorton, Mayor of Lexington, do hereby declare August 9, 2023, Greater Gardenside Community Market Day in Lexington. Congratulations.
We sat down to talk to one of the city's newest commissioners to get to know her and hear what she envisions for her role in local government.
My name is Liz Rogers. I am the fairly newly minted Commissioner of the Department of Information Technology and Chief Information Officer for LFUCG. I started back in May, and it's been a flurry of activity since then. It's been really exciting to join. My background mainly has been with state government. So I have just under 22 years working with state government in various different roles. Starting out with the Kentucky Education and Workforce Development Cabinet, that's where I began my career, and then ultimately with the central IT organization, the Commonwealth Office of Technology. I had taken a little bit of a break from the public sector. I pursued an opportunity in the private sector, actually, and that was a remote position. It was ultimately kind of difficult to not see the fruits of my labor. That was something that really always resonated with me as a public servant, where you knew you were making a contribution that was greater than yourself. And the opportunity to experience that again was really an exciting one. And with it being at the local level rather than the state level, you're 1 degree closer to all those people in the community that you seek to serve. I'm from Frankfort originally, so I grew up there, and that's the state government connection too. Both of my parents were career public servants. I went to school, graduated from UK in 2000, and lived in Lexington for a little while, but my home is still in Frankfort right now. I impact the community, my team and I, primarily by delivering services to our colleagues across LFUCG so that they can deliver their mission critical services to our residents and the community. So the Department of Information Technology comprises several groups. We've got the Division of Enterprise Solutions, which makes PeopleSoft do all the things that it does in the accounting and finance and HR space. We have the Computer Services Division. We have our GIS team, which delivers all the mapping and geospatial data. We have a team of information security professionals that are working to make sure that all of that stuff operates in an environment that is secure and protected from external and internal threats. And then we have an administration team that helps me every day by managing our budget, our expenses, that sort of thing. Our driving goal is to make sure that all of our colleagues across city government can do their jobs and do them ideally in a way that is simplified by technology and streamlined to the degree that it can be and made more efficient. My favorite part of my job, this is going to sound so cliche, but it's the people that I get to work with every day. It's, not only my team, but my fellow commissioners have just been outstanding. They've been so supportive. I've not met an unpleasant person in Lexington city government. A lot of people have been here for a long time. So that has to be some indicator of job satisfaction and of happiness, and with a culture that is really healthy and really supportive of its people. I'm really excited about exploring the possibilities of creating a unified data practice for city government. I think that would be so helpful in determining how our programs are working, really celebrating those successes, and being able to identify and address any challenges or shortcomings we might have. I'm really thrilled about the opportunity to kind of share that analysis across organizational boundaries. There's so much wisdom to be gained by figuring out how these different departments and their services interact with each other or impact the same populations, to see how we're really truly serving the residents of Lexington. Opportunities abound, and they're both exciting and terrifying, but we'll explore them nonetheless and do whatever we can to make sure our customers are having a good technology experience.
A big tech sector announcement when we come back. Welcome back to Lexington Now. FUNAI Microfluidic Solutions has announced an expansion to its operations in Lexington, creating new jobs and revenue. We were there for the announcement and a celebration of 10 years in Lexington.
FUNAI Microfluidic Solutions is a high-tech, cutting-edge company that's making a big bet on Lexington, and boy, do you all make us look good here in Lexington and in the Commonwealth. Today, it's my honor to congratulate everyone at FUNAI as they celebrate this 10th year anniversary. Last year, we also announced that FUNAI was expanding in Lexington. That is amazing, but both of those together are not the biggest news for today. Koji Yamanaka and his talented team have taken the reins of a legacy technology, inkjet printing, and are pushing it into amazing new realms. And now this company that was centered in Osaka, Japan, has moved its business headquarters right here to Lexington, Kentucky. This is really big news for Lexington. It's really big news for the Commonwealth. It sends a message to the entire world that the Commonwealth is on a roll, that we have the best workers, that we can embrace any technology that you have and can make you successful. This is a special day for this company and for this city, but it's also a day that's going to help us recruit more opportunity for future generations than many of us thought might ever be possible. It is a game changer where we can talk about a technology headquarters moving to Lexington and show the rest of the world what we can do. We know that IBM in the 90s sold its printer division to Lexmark, which helped pioneer inkjet printing. Then in 2013, FUNAI took over and put innovation to the forefront. I think everyone will agree most of what we saw back there is next level technology, far beyond the computer ink cartridges we are all familiar with.
This is a great day. It is about your growth, and it's about right here in the bluegrass. and we're very proud of the growth of our companies right here in the Bluegrass. We're so glad that you have chosen Lexington for this expansion, and I thank you very much. I learned a lot, by the way, on the tour. I had no idea what you were doing out here, and it's fascinating, isn't it? And you can even print also, Governor, on skin. We saw that. The new jobs you are creating underscore Lexington's continued growth in technology and manufacturing. That growth is supported by a talented, highly educated workforce that helps technology companies succeed right here. There's a story today in our local paper about another record-setting class entering the University of Kentucky. More students than they've ever had in their freshman class. In a few short years, those will be UK graduates entering our workforce, armed with the skills that attract companies like FUNAI. A growing technology sector has contributed to the success of our local economy, which is thriving. Last year's annual employment here in Fayette County set records, and in June, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, we recorded the highest employment ever in Fayette County history. Yes, we celebrate that.
So in 2013, FUNAI Electric, a global technology company based in Osaka, Japan, decided they wanted to open an R&D facility in Lexington, Kentucky to continue to advance the technology that they had recently acquired. This was the first FUNAI R&D facility outside of their headquarters in Osaka, Japan. A very remarkable milestone for FUNAI. So that decision showed that they placed trust in our technology and our people. And my colleagues here today should know that I place a very high value on our technology and our people. We saw some of the technology, and you got to meet many of the people. I consider these our two most important assets. Our technology and our people are top tier. Our technology and our people drive our success, and our technology and our people are what's going to be key to us sustaining the businesses that were already core, like the industrial print business, and also enabling the new businesses as we enter into life sciences.
I kept saying to the team here, and this is just the beginning, right? So we need to grow together with all the customers, all the ecosystem partners as well, so that we can accomplish much higher goal together. So I think some people know about my kind of this gesture all the time, recognize this gesture. I need to have exponential growth like this all the time. This is my message to all the team here, and also my commitment to the Kentucky, state of Kentucky, as well as city of Lexington. We're gonna grow successfully in the future, so that we can deploy a lot of the application to the global, and so that we can make this company to be a global company from Kentucky.
About 3, 2, 1. Yeah, all right.
The Paramedicine program is getting 2 new vans. We were there for the announcement.
Community paramedicine, started by the city in 2018, has tapped into a real need in the community and expanded emergency medical care. Before community paramedicine, firefighters could only address a patient's emergency needs. With this program, our firefighters are given the time to look a little deeper and find longer-term solutions for people, including addressing mental health concerns when needed. Through home visits, education, and individual assessments, we are giving patients the help they need for the best overall outcomes.
and not just short-term solutions. As a registered nurse, I know how important this service is and how it can make lasting improvements to the quality of life for our residents. Our current budget recognizes the importance of this program by dedicating 2 firefighter paramedics to community paramedicine and adding social workers to the program. One reason for the success of our community paramedicine program is its reliance on teamwork, and you see that in evidence right up here. Firefighters work very closely with the police department, our folks in housing, social services agencies, and healthcare providers. Now, I want to thank Congressman Barr for joining us this morning. These new vans are making our work easier and more efficient. His partnership with us, the City of Lexington, has really been out of this world, and he has assisted us in many things that we are now doing in Fayette County. So he's a local boy, right? And so I'm happy to welcome Congressman Barr to the podium.
Mayor, I want to thank you and the council for your vision in recognizing this serious problem, not just in our community here in Lexington, but across the Commonwealth and the country. The problem of overdoses, the problem of the scourge of addiction, and particularly with the fentanyl crisis in our country right now, we know how important it is not just to be reactive, but to be proactive. And I was certainly sold. The fact that you have led, Mayor, on the barrier-free reentry initiative, I think is very visionary. And before that, to have the vision and the foresight, you, Chief Wells, Seth Lockhart, the paramedicine program that's been in place since 2018, I had a chance to visit with them and go on a ride along with them to see their work, to see what they did. And it was remarkable that they were able to find the ambulance runs, identify who these individuals were, and when they were released from the emergency room, they would then proactively reach out to them after their overdose, visit them where they were, check on them to try to prevent the next overdose and save lives. And this really works, and it made a lot of sense to me, and I saw it firsthand. And so right then and there I was sold. And when the mayor told me about the Be Free initiative and how this dovetails with the paramedicine program and how they needed additional resources, my team went to work. We worked through the appropriations process. We talked to our colleagues on the appropriations committee. We said this is a program that needs additional assistance, and we were able to support a grant that as part of that will fund these 2 great, beautiful red Toyota vans that will supplement the great work of the paramedicine program, again, to be proactive in responding to some of these overdoses. This is a problem that deserves the attention that we're giving it. In Kentucky last year, there were over 2,100 overdose deaths. A sizable majority of those overdose deaths relate to the fentanyl crisis, but it's a scourge that doesn't just affect Kentucky. I can tell you, in talking and listening to my colleagues from around the country, this is a crisis that deserves the attention and the resources that we're devoting here today. Over 107,000 overdose deaths 2 years ago. Last year it was even higher. We need proactive solutions like this, and with the leadership of Mayor Gorton, of Chief Wells, of Captain Lockhart, and his amazing team, this proactive approach will save lives, and I think it's a model for the country. So with that, congratulations.
This program would not be possible without the federal, state, and local support that we've received, and I know Vice Mayor Wu is here as well, and as well as Councilmember Savigny, and we really want to express our gratitude to all of those who have empowered this program to take off, and I think we're just getting started. So I'm very excited to see where we can get, and at that, that, we'll have an opportunity for some photos, and thank you all very much for being here.
Business is picking back up this week at City Hall after summer recess, and you can catch all the gavel-to-gavel coverage right here or on our website. And remember, for the most accurate and up-to-date information on all city business, check out our website at lexingtonky.gov. Here's this week's meeting coverage. That's all for now, but as always, you can keep up with us on social media. Check out the latest traffic updates on Twitter at LexRex, or catch our live traffic cams on lexingtonky.gov. For all of us at Lex TV, I'm Neil Noah, and that's it for now.